Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday night. So it's been like a hot minute since I've done a live stream, right? I'm kind of overdue, I think, just a little, right? Um, sorry about that, but life is crazy. You guys know I'm getting ready to move back home to Arizona. And with the insane growth of my channel in the past couple weeks and working a full-time job also, it's like working two full-time jobs. So life is a little crazy. Um, and then we're trying to pack, and then my older daughter has already flown back to Arizona. So it's getting real. So sorry that I didn't come on Tuesday like I normally try to do, but hashtag life, you know? So, you guys like my new hat? I like my new hat. Um, hey, how's it going? No, knows little too. You knows a little? I knows a little too. My new hat. Me and Mr. Atomic and Atomic Jr. went to the Army surplus today, and I had to get me some desert camo going. Oh yeah, because you guys know I'm going to be on the border soon. If it's not going to be Yuma, I'm going to be taking a trip over to New Mexico to see United Constitutional Patriots. So I had to get me some gear because, it's going to be hotter than hell there, dirty, dusty. The desert is dangerous, in case you guys didn't know. So I had to get me some proper attire because I'm not going to be running around in the desert in my blue jeans and sneakers and whatnot. So that was fun. I still have some more things to get, but I thought I'd wear my new hat and say thank you to Border Patrol, which I just found out tonight. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Are you kidding me? um, Somebody down on the border that I know, okay, and I have interviewed on my channel, just let me know that Border Patrol watches my channel. I was like, I'm sorry, you said what? What now? So, that's pretty cool. So, if in fact there are any Border Patrol people watching this tonight or in the following days, thank you for everything that you do. Your job is amazingly hard, and um, I can't even imagine doing what you do. It just blows my mind. You guys are my heroes. Um, so this is what you guys have all been waiting for. An update on the border. I know some of you guys kind of live for this, and I think it's fun, and I love talking about it, and it's my gig, so I'm gonna give you what I know. Unit 132. Thank you. He says I'm beautiful. And then Just Pamela says, thank you, Atomic News. Thank you. I'm waiting for some of my moderators to jump in here. Mr. Atomic. Hey, Mr. Atomic! Get on the ball! Hopefully he heard me. But I haven't seen him pop in. Oh, there we go. There he is. Okay, that's Mr. Atomic there, Black Bart. So, the biggest news I think of this week that I found so so amazingly awesome, you guys, is that Trump is threatening to release migrants into sanctuary cities. Well, it's about damn time, sugar. What do you guys think about that? Me, I think it's brilliant. The man is brilliant, okay? Because they voted to be sanctuary cities, right? You can have them. If you say your doors are open and you're saying, welcome, come on in, we'll give them to you. Right? Like, I was at work when that article popped up on Yahoo, and I just about died laughing, and I had to suck it up and like hold it in because I'm like, I'm at work, right? you know? Oh, that's just brilliant. I love that man. I love me some Trump. I love me some Trump. That's my Trump doll. For those of you that are new on here, I do have a Trump doll. He is a dog toy, but he's mine. He's not the dog's. He's mine. Um, but leave it to the Democrats to turn this on Trump. Okay. Trump says, you want them, you can have them. I'll ship them to you. Democrat mayors on Friday said they would welcome them. Yeah, right. Right. They're putting on a show right now because of course they're like, oh shit, they called our bluff, right? But wait until they start piling into the sanctuary cities, okay? By the thousands, okay? Their little tune they're singing is going to change real quick. You just wait and see. And then, of course, Pelosi says, this is inhumane and disrespectful to do. It's inhumane? It's disrespectful to who? To the Democrats? To the sanctuary cities? You voted to be a sanctuary city. You wanted to be it? Wear that badge of honor. What's so inhumane about it? The fact that we're dumping them off into cities where there's a whole shit ton of stupid people? Maybe that's inhumane. Okay. And of course, leave it to the Democrats to say, all of these immigration problems, this border crisis, is all of Trump's fault. Are you effing kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, what kind of crack are they smoking? Okay. Probably something that came over the border. But the mayor of New York City, you guys, says this would be rooted in cruelty. Okay, maybe because we're putting them again with stupid people. Maybe that is cruel and unusual punishment to shove them into sanctuary cities with Democrats. But in any other way, there's nothing cruel or immoral or inhumane or disrespectful about sending them there. Just, I love it. I'm sorry. It's great. Well, not really sorry. But like I said, you wanted to be a sanctuary city, so man up and do it. Own it. Or can you maybe not afford that? Did you really think anything would ever come to fruit from it? They probably thought nothing would ever happen. And they would have this whole, oh, we're so worldly and so global and yes, we're so great. And then they probably thought nothing was going to happen. But maybe they're thinking now, how are we going to do that? How are we going to pay for that? How are we going to house that? Because these cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, they're already jam-packed. They already have a ginormous homeless population, and now you're going to shove a bunch of migrants in there too. So they're probably thinking, oh shit. They're all talk, no action though. That's the way I see it. Another mayor, Democratic mayor, said that Trump uses people like pawns. It's brilliance. It's not using, well, yeah, I guess you could say it is using them. I guess you could say, yes. I might agree with that in a way, but not in the way they think, okay? They have to go somewhere. So what, did you think we were just gonna pile them into all the other cities except for the sanctuary cities? No. Sorry, no. And before you guys know it, the Democrats are going to come crying to Trump saying, we need money. Can I have some money? And then watch, the taxes are going to go up, okay? And then before you know it, we're going to have an immigrant tax or something of that nature where they're going to tax the American people to pay for the illegal immigrants. Watch. It's going to happen. And it'll probably come to fruit from the Democrat side. But basically, if that was to ever happen, that makes you and me, me and you, basically they're baby mamas and baby daddies, okay? It's like paying child support for family members that are not even ours, okay? That's the way I see it. So we're going to be supporting the migrant population before you know it, not just in taxes, but like we're going to be working for these people basically. So while they sit on their asses because Yeah, that's what they do and work the system. Um, Soon enough, we're going to be like China. They're going to be tearing down houses and building 50-story high rises just to house them. I mean, wasn't it AOC? I think it was AOC that said something of that nature, that the like the lifestyle that we're used to right now, the single family homes, is dead. It's gone. We're going to have to start building multiple story complexes and stuff like that. I think that was her. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. Um, but off of that topic and onto something new, you guys. And I'll take some calls here in just a bit. I'll let you guys call in and you guys can let me know what you think about all this stuff. For those of you that don't know, there was a new group of migrants, about 350 of them, that broke through the border grates. Yeah. Border gates in southern Mexico. They broke the locks off the gates at the Guatemalan border on Friday, so yesterday, forced their way into Mexico so they can make their way up to the US. This is the exact same place that the original big caravan, I think, what was that, October, broke through last year. Okay. There's tons of, I'm pretty sure I even have video footage of it on my channel, but there's tons of it out there where you can see them basically climbing over and busting down the gates in at the border in southern Mexico. The authorities there said that they were hostile and aggressive. And I have been looking for footage of that today. When I find it, I will post it on my channel, so make sure you keep your eyes open for that. Because if I can find it, boom, it's up. Trust me. And I will find it eventually. But one migrant that was interviewed in the group that busted through, she said she was HIV positive for the past 16 years. Okay, I'm getting messages here as I'm streaming. She's been HIV positive for 16 years, okay? And she's coming to America for medical treatment. And you know that's going to be on whose dime? Your dime, my dime, okay? She's coming to America to get the golden ticket, get all the freebies, get the free health care, and have her HIV treated. Yep, that's what a lot of them are doing right now. You guys have seen the video footage on my channel. I mean, every day there's something new. And they're all coming over the border sick. I mean, two of the videos that I posted today, I mean, the whole time they're coughing, the whole time, like hundreds of people, they're coughing. And then, yesterday I posted footage, some girl, she lifts up her pant leg and she has like these 4 like holes in her calf. It's like some sort of skin condition, and it's, you don't know what this stuff is. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that ain't right. It did not look right. And so they're going to be coming over here. They get taken to local hospitals once they get over the border, and they get treated. And quite often, Americans are booted, and these people get treated first because they have to be taken back into custody. So Americans get the boot. I know for a fact that I posted footage on that about local hospitals complaining about the influx of migrants in the hospitals. So you just have to go back into my video history. Democrats right now, they want a pathway to citizenship for these people. I want to know what you guys think about that. So in a sec, when we take some phone calls, if any of you guys want to talk about that, let's talk about that. But where does it end, you guys? Where does it end? These people are going to keep coming. They're just going to keep, oh my God, it just blows my mind. You guys have no idea. Like when I can't sleep at night because I have a bajillion things on my mind right now, or I'm up like watching videos. Like I seriously think about, what if it doesn't stop? We're going to be like China. And then what? What is our life going to be like? America would be dead. You guys, the Red Cross confirmed another caravan, 1,000. Right now it's 1,000 in San Pedro Sula, that started. And these migrants defied Trump. Trump said, we're full, don't come, we're full. And they said, America, and came anyway. And that's confirmed by the Red Cross, you guys. And you guys know I'm not a fan of the Red Cross, just in case you didn't know. Excuse me. Um, so when these people get here, who's to say that they're not going to defy everything and all of our laws and everything, that we stand for here? Because they obviously don't care. I mean, and especially the Brazilians, you guys, the Brazilian migrants that are coming over the border right now are so stuck up, okay? That I kid you not, some of them want Border Patrol to tow their luggage for them to the truck or to the van when they get in. When they load them up, the Border Patrol or Uber, because that's what Border Patrol is right now. They're Uber, high paid Uber. And these Brazilians will actually take a flight to the nearest airport by the border, and then they'll walk right over that border, towing their luggage behind them, nicely dressed, really expensive jeans, really expensive shoes and jackets, and money in their pocket. And then they expect everything to be done for them once they get over the border. I watch the videos. So what are these Brazilians going to do if they don't want to follow the rules, Trump says he will have to call on more military. He said this on Wednesday, okay? Good. I don't think the military should have ever left our Border Patrol. I realize that we have some National Guard down there, but it's sporadic because obviously in New Mexico doesn't want any troops on the border. California doesn't want any troops on the border of any kind. But Trump says he is considering recalling more military and putting them on the border. Good. I'm glad. He visited Texas, and while he was in Texas this week, he was advised how dangerous, he knows how dangerous the border is, but he was advised about how dangerous life is for the landowners on the border, the ranchers, okay? That there are deaths everywhere. They find dead bodies in the desert all the time. The desert is horrible, and these migrants do not come prepared, you guys. They don't come with water. They don't come with food. They expect everything to be given to them along the way. It is a long, hard, difficult walk through the desert, even if it's just for a couple of days. And we're getting ready to come into the summer, you guys. 100 degrees, 110, 120. There's going to be more dead people, okay? More sick people, more medical emergencies on the border. And when I think about my brothers and sisters of United Constitutional Patriots down in New Mexico, I think about that heat. And I get concerned because I know it is horrible. And I think about what are they going to encounter while they're down there? I mean, they just encountered hundreds last night. Like 500 migrants rushed the border last night, okay? They were runners. They tried to run, okay? And eventually they were all detained. Border Patrol came and got them, but over 500 in multiple groups, it totaled over 500, okay? I think about the heat and what are they going to come upon when they come up? These people come over the border. What is United Constitutional Patriots? How are they going to have to respond? Like, what if they come up and somebody's like dying? Like right there. It's a scary thought, and these people shouldn't be doing it, especially in the summer. And some people out there may think I'm like horrible for my thoughts, okay? Like I don't want these people here and whatnot, but I think about the kids, and they are human beings, and I am a human being, and I do care. And no, I don't want anybody to die in the desert, So I think about the kids. I think about the kids a lot because the kids are used, you guys. They're used. Some of them are related, okay? Some of them are. But in a video I just posted tonight, it is a man with two kids, okay? One of them's 11 and the other one is a teenager of some like 13, 14, something like that. The older teenager was not his. He was an unaccompanied minor. And they just met up along the way on the road, okay? The other kid was supposed to be his. But there's all these unaccompanied minors. There are kids that don't belong to the people that they are with, and they literally will have a telephone number pinned to their shirt of who they're supposed to call once they get over the border of where that kid is supposed to go. Okay, so I think about the kids. They're recycled a lot, you guys. These kids, once they get over the border, they're flown back over to their country, and then they make the journey again with some other adults just to get them through. And I posted a video, I believe it was last night, of, if not last night, the night before, a migrant specifically said he was told in his home country that if he came with a child, the US would let him in. And that was straight from his mouth. And that's the way they think. That's what they're told. They're told a lot of false things to come over into our country. And it's scary for those kids. A lot of them are crying in the videos that I post too. I do have a heart. Just a little one. But Trump is looking right now for a place to house 5,000 unaccompanied minors. 5,000. And there's more than 5,000, but there's just 5,000 right now that urgently need a place to be put. I mean, we're the world's baby mamas and baby daddies is what we are right now. I'm getting notices on my phone. It's funny because I hear on my phone here that I'm filming with first, then my burner phone, and then I can hear it out on Mr. Atomic's phone. Just a couple more things and then we'll take some phone calls, okay, you guys? So get ready. Don't call yet, but hang on. Trump says, in regards to the big shakeup this past week, in regards to, you know, high-ranking people like Kristen Nielsen, Trump says he never said he was cleaning house. Someone said, "Oh, Trump's cleaning house," you know, some Democrat probably. And he said, and he's quote, and I watched this video. He said, "I never said I was cleaning house," but it's clear, you guys, he's moving to make a change of some kind. He states he will not start the family separation again, and says that them coming across the border, it's like they're taking their family to Disneyland. They're like, okay, let's go to America. They're going to give us everything. We're going to have a great time. And, you know, it's true. It really is true. This week has been like an episode of The Apprentice, though. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Or resign. You know, all these people are resigning. And sometimes fresh meat is a good thing. He obviously wants to toughen everything up. He obviously has plans. Something is going to happen. I don't know what, but you guys know when I know, you'll know. As far as the whole waiting in Mexico thing, I know that the news released last night that a judge basically said, all right, they can wait in Mexico now. I can't think of what the term is right now. Upheld? That yes, we can have them wait in Mexico now. But then today I saw articles on Yahoo News that that's not true. So I don't know which way it is right now. When I know, you will know. I don't want to tell you either way though right now, and I know some of you have made comments about that in my other videos. I don't want to say anything until I know something. So for sure. And obviously there's some judges that think one way and some judges that think another. It's kind of up. But let's talk about Canada real quick and then we'll take some phone calls. Canada, you guys, some news in regards to the border in Canada. Canada right now states they plan to reject refugees with claims in other countries for asylum. Yay, Canada! Yay, Canada. So if you get rejected in the US for asylum, they will also reject you. So they're working on legislation for that right now. Apparently, once they are rejected here, they go up to Canada to try the same trick up in Canada. These rich Brazilians, okay? And I'm telling you, they got money. They come back to the US, they'll fly back up to Canada and come down that way, okay? And you guys, when I say rich, they've got money because it can cost like anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 a head for a coyote to get you over the border. Okay, you got a family of four, do the math. Okay, you got that much money in one of those countries, you got money. Okay, and you have no business coming here. That's my thoughts. I don't know how many of you guys saw the video that I posted last night from Steven. I don't know if I say his last name right. Zorb? Zorb? I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out though. He's a great guy. He's a Canadian. I posted his video last night. He is a leftist turned conservative. Okay, conservative patriot, very pro veterans. Very uplifting message. I suggest that you guys go watch his video. I'm gonna start posting his videos soon. On my channel, I have a series of videos that he has sent to me that I'm going to upload. But I am working on an interview with him. He is very pro-Canada, pro-USA, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm working on getting him on the channel in the next few weeks via phone, obviously, the way I talk to you guys. So keep an eye out for his videos coming soon. Okay, so the number, you guys, moderators, you can throw up the number at 779-333-9628. Here are the rules, though. No block numbers. I don't take phone calls from block numbers. I don't take phone calls from unlisted numbers, okay? So no bueno. Turn your YouTube down in the background if you're going to call, because otherwise it creates an echo and then we can't hear each other. That's all jacked up. 5 minutes max, okay? 5 minutes. So don't be upset if I cut you off at 5 minutes, because I know some of you like me can get going. And what's a black number? A blocked number, blocked, where I can't see who's calling me. Not a black number, a block number. I know some of you guys get worked up like me and you guys want to tell me everything, and I love talking to you guys, but 5 minutes. But you guys let me know what you think as far as, you know, the Department of Homeland Security and their shakeup, you know, people as far as them being, you know, all these high-ranking people resigning. What do you think Trump's going to do? What do you think he's planning? What do you think about the sanctuary cities and how suddenly the Democrats are like, oh yeah, we'll let them in, yet they're saying it's cruel for us to do that. Yeah, and we're using these people as pawns. Let me know, somebody call and let me know what you think about the migrants breaking through the Mexican border, down the southern border. Because if they break through the border, you know that they don't call it the border, they call it the frontier. Do you know that in Mexico, it's the frontier, it's not the border. So if you ever hear in video footage that I post the term frontier, they're referring to the border. You guys, when I chat and talk to you guys, the chat really gets going. Like, we have 76 people in here right now. Sometimes I don't see your comments and you ask me questions. If you want me to see a question specifically in the chat, you can do @Atomic News and ask the question that way. And oh, thank you, Kevman. That was awesome. Or you can do what Kevman just did, super chat me. He says, I hope, hold on. Oh, shoot. I hope the news oh no, I love the news you put out. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I'm going to answer this. Hi, this is Atomic News.
Hi, this is Carolyn from Utah. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little upset, though.
Oh, no, about everything that's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I think we ought to call a spade a spade. We're being invaded. This is war. It's just a different kind of war. Mm-hmm. And I think it's time that we take action, because we can go run into other countries like these guys are doing and get away with it. It's war. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
What do you think?
Oh, I absolutely agree. It's exactly what you said. It's a different kind of war. It's not the bang bang, you know, boom boom kind of war that we're used to. It's a modern war, a modern day war.
It's a modern day war, and we're not being told by the fake news what's going on. So nothing is getting reported except for wonderful people like you and other stations, and I'm just tired of living in the dark. I'm sick of these people coming into our country. It's time that we take action and just get them the hell out of here. And don't even let them come in. Don't even let them come in, because then we'll be in more trouble.
Exactly. You know, and it's I can't wait to get back to Arizona, but I am also scared at the same time of what I'm going to see there, you know? Like, what is it going to be like? Because they're busting them in by the thousands into the Phoenix, you know?
Well, it's crazy. And did you report on President Trump? He was down in Texas today, and somebody told me about all these people that were dead. Like,
yes.
Did you report on that before I came in?
Well, I mentioned it briefly, but I did put up a real quick clip from him where he was doing a briefing, like at a roundtable discussion about
but it was
that.
The square table, right?
The square table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
basically, he really wasn't aware of it, and he said they did have some great news reporters down there that would possibly report, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway,
yeah,
that's my take on it. God bless America.
Darn right, that's for sure.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, she was nice. I always love my callers. So going back to Kevman, you guys, what he did was a super chat. You guys, anybody can super chat. If you don't know what super chat is, if you go to type, you're in the typing box to make a comment during chat. There's a $ to your right. You can make a donation to the channel. It could be, $1 even. And it'll let you put a question there, and it highlights it like bold and like orange or blue or like different colors to me, so where I can see it and I don't miss it with all of your different chat comments here. Hey, let's be frank. Don't forget, the real problem is the immigration system and greedy politicians that want this to continue to happen. This is absolutely true, Frank. We can build the wall 50 feet tall. We can build the wall. But if we don't change our immigration laws and close these loopholes, it won't make as big of a difference as we want it to, because they're still going to get in here one way or another. I mean, it's going to dramatically decrease the influx of immigrants, but there are still people that are going to make it into our country. And once the world finds the way in around the wall, whether it be in the ocean and coming in through California or wherever, however, digging, 50 feet down and then, 50 feet across and then 50 feet up, under the wall. Once those people get in, if the loopholes are still there, welcome to America. So Frank has an excellent point. And the Democrats, quite honestly, oh God. One of these days I'm going to have to debate a Democrat on my channel. Like, wouldn't that be interesting? Atomic News debating a Democrat? We'll get there one day. Probably not tonight. But, you guys don't forget 779-333-9628 if anybody wants to call in. Speaking of the people that are dying on the border, or en route to the border, I learned something that I didn't even know about, because I look at videos like for hours while I'm uploading and things like that, right? There is a group of people that are being prosecuted right now for leaving water and supplies in the desert for, I think they're called No More Deaths. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. But it's like a church group of some sort that decided. Are you yelling at me, Mr. Atomic? Oh, okay. It's in Arizona that they're being prosecuted, he says. Okay. Little teamwork there. Where they actually went out onto reserve, like forest reserve, whatever. Dead. Not that it's a forest, it's a dead forest. Basically federal land, and they were leaving gallons of water and medical supplies and snacks and things like that. And we'll talk about that in a sec. Somebody's calling. Hi, this is Atomic News.
Hey, how are you? This is Kevman.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good, good. Thank you. It was you that super chatted, right?
I'm cutting down my TV. Hold on.
Yeah. Turn down your YouTube or your TV.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know, you're the first. I've watched a lot of YouTube channels. You're the first one I've ever called.
Really?
Yes,
That's awesome.
Man, that's right. And I hope I'm a country boy, and I hope that's the reason I don't call, because everybody says that I have a lot of slang and I talk slow, and that's just the way I am.
Yeah.
But no, I'm from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I was here. My town's the one that got hit with the tornadoes.
Oh, just the other day, right?
Yeah, and it missed my house by a mile, but I'm an equipment operator. I'm a construction superintendent. That's what I do, but I operate equipment.
Uh-huh.
So I went out there. It was never said on the news, but as soon as the first one passed, we took off. You know, 2 tornadoes came through here.
Oh, my God.
And, yeah, so we was on the way and the second tornado hit. And, you know, people watch that stuff on TV and they turn the channel. Never turn the channel, because when you see that kind of devastation with your own eyes, you'll look at it. But anyway, the immigration, yeah, it's got to stop. I mean, I do have a Mexican family next door to me, and they're legal, and they're like my family. I mean, I have no family. My mom and dad's gone. My brother's gone. I'm a single father, and my daughter married last October. And but you know, their children just like walk through my door. I'm like the bad uncle, because I get them in trouble. So they're like, "Hey, Kevin, I want to play, Call of Duty." I'm like, your mama's going to raise hell, because you tell her everything. And then she comes over, "Kevin, you know, they don't play no guns. They don't do that."
Well, that's good. That's good that, that they're teaching them that. So in this day and age, right?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, yeah, and what my point to this, I know you have a show to run, and I ain't gonna keep you long, but they don't like the immigration.
Right. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that the legal, people that have immigrants that have come and made themselves legal the right way, they don't like this at all.
No, they don't. They do not like it. And so I got great neighbors, and the kids, and I love children. Like I said, children make the world go round, especially when you see them happy and having fun. It's the greatest thing in the world. They got a 5-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 14-year-old. And they just barge through my door and take over my TV. I don't care, because they're happy.
Yeah. Well, see, and those are the type of immigrants that we want, though. Like people that do it the right way, and then they become part of our culture here.
No, that's how they are.
Yeah,
that's how they are.
That's what we want to come here. We just don't want these people that are going to come in illegally and work the system.
No, and they don't like it.
Right.
They're like, "No, I paid $100,000 for my family to be legal, and this ain't right."
Right.
And they support Trump.
Right. A lot of people don't know that exists out there, and it does. It totally.
Yeah, but I just want people to know that immigrants that do it the right way, they want to be here.
Yeah. Right.
And try to do it, or other Venezuelan people. I don't know, whatever country it is.
Right. There's so many.
Yeah, but the people that do it right don't want their people doing that. They're like, no, that's bullshit. And that's what they tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, my neighbors are very religious, and his wife works for the church, and I'm not going to lie to you. They are the best people. Hell, they made me a better person.
That's good. That's nice.
You know, it's just that they're part of America now, and they don't claim Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've done it the right way.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be.
But the thing about it is, you don't see that much.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want everybody to know, when you meet a family and they say that they're citizens and they pay taxes and they paid the money and they've done this, they're here and they're happy to be here. And they hate the border stuff. They're like, they need to stay at home. No, I mean, the real immigrants they don't want people coming in this country. And I didn't know that till a few months ago. And me and my neighbor, his name's Salvador, and me and him was talking, and I was watching Trump, and he said, and I didn't know that he supported Trump. So he's like, no, don't turn. I like Trump. Trump, you know, he does tile work, and he's awesome. I'm remodeling my house, and he's doing all my tile work. He's one of the best I've ever seen. And he's like, no, I make great money, and no, Trump takes care of me. And I'm like, holy crap, did I just hear that from a Mexican guy?
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. I was like, you like Trump? He's like, yes, I'm legal. And all that border stuff, he needs to stop.
You know what, hon? I'm going to have, I got another person calling in, and I've got you at 7 minutes.
Take it. Thanks for being my first call in.
Thanks for calling in, hon.
All right, baby.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. I'm going to watch your show.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, shoot. And I missed that other person. Okay. The person that just called that I missed your phone call. You know who you are. Call right back. Call me. Shoot. Oh, there we go. I think this is them. Hold on. Yeah, that's them. Hold on. Hi, this is Atomic News.
Oh my gosh, I'm the same as the last guy, except I'm not going to keep you very long.
Okay.
Oh, here, I got to turn down my TV. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never called in before either, and I watch a lot. My main situation with all of this is the CDC covering up all the diseases that are literally devastating our area.
Yes.
I live southeast Texas. They're all in Houston, all in Galveston. There's breakout, the CRS. Are you familiar with it?
What is it?
It's called CRS. It sounds like Canada. It's CANDIDA.
Oh.
It's
I think I read something about that. Isn't it like is that the fungus?
Yes, it's the fungus, and it has a 50% mortality rate.
Yes.
And the hospitals are literally under some sort of something about, like, I want to say contract, but it's not. They can't release nobody can release where the outbreak is happening in these hospitals. And what is scary is the fact that they can't get rid of it. They have nothing to kill this fungus.
Yeah.
Nothing will kill it. Bleach, nothing.
Right.
So you know what they're having to do in these hospitals? They're having to rip up the floors and rip the walls out. That's how serious. Okay?
Oh my God.
And everything you read about it is going to say, oh, you already have to be sick. Okay, well, listen. My husband has diabetes. That's a part of the sickness. That's a part of the illness. Do you know how many people in this country have diabetes?
A lot.
there's over 500 people. Look, all the sanctuary states, and I'm a seller by nature, so it's really hard for me not to curse. But all these sanctuary states, literally are getting infested. You got Chicago, Illinois,
Illinois,
New York, and New Jersey.
Yep.
That's the only three states they want to talk about. But if you pull up the report from the CDC, it's almost in every state.
Yep.
But they only want to talk about those. And another thing a lot of people don't know is we're starting to have an outbreak of antibiotic resistant tuberculosis. And you can look it up.
Yep.
The highest percent of it, which means there's no cure. You get it, you're gonna die.
Yes.
You know, there's no cure. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
And it's coming in with these immigrants. The highest percentage of antibiotic resistant tuberculosis is right at the border of Mexico and Texas.
They're coming. They're coming. I mean, like the two videos I posted today, they're all coughing. I mean, it's just an echo of coughing, cough, cough, cough. They're all coming over sick, and then they all have to go to a local hospital to be treated.
But what about all the catch and releases that they didn't even send in? They just said, you know what, go.
Yep.
All of them, like highly contagious, fatal diseases, just flooded by the thousands.
Yep.
Our country, because to pick up their little plane ticket or their bus ticket, and they go to your city. They go to whoever's listening city.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You know who they're gonna hurt first? Our children.
Yes.
Because we can sit in our house all day long. You know what I'm saying? Not leave our home. But our children have to go to school, and they're not going to let these immigrants, their children, not go to school. My daughter just yesterday, she said that there was a girl in her school, new girl in her school. She didn't speak one word of English, not one. I said, that's one of the new ones.
Yep.
They're already in our schools.
Yep.
So what happens is they cross the border, possibly undetected. They get into our school systems with tuberculosis that can't be cured. The kids have it. The kids have hepatitis. The kids have all these diseases, the fungus, all that, and they what's the word? When they infect our entire school, and then our kids start bringing it home to the parents. It's almost like a military. I want to say chemical. Almost like they infect these people and they're sending them in. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost like
biological warfare.
Exactly. That's the word. That's it. Yeah. And that to me is scariest. However, I'm scared for my daughter to walk outside because I don't know if someone's going to grab her and God only knows. And my son. Because, in their nature, a 40-year-old man can have sex with a 9-year-old little girl, and it is by law legal in this country. Do you think they're going to go by our laws? No, they didn't even come into the country by our law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like these people that just broke through that border. They didn't listen to Trump. Are they going to listen to anybody else when they get here? Probably not.
No. And did you hear about when they? I think it was right past the Rio Grande or something. They broke into an elderly couple's home and they were sleeping. And did you hear about this? And they went in there. They stole whatever. But instead of just leaving these elderly people there to just get in there and get out, they went up into their room and they murdered them. Oh my God! It's like if you watch any of the documentaries on Honduras. You can't walk down the street without seeing dead bodies, and that's no lie.
Oh yeah, there's like a.
That's how it's going to be here.
You can't go a day without a dead body there. I've watched some of those documentaries before, and it's scary down there.
It's like every so many minutes. Every so many minutes, they're just everywhere. They're flooded. They're like all over the road. They're everywhere.
It's so bad that they're desensitized to it that it's not even a big deal. They just walk right by it, and they're just like, oh, that's everyday life.
And that's how easy it is for them to pick up murdering people. And that's what third world countries are. And what they're going to do
That's why it's a
is
third
they're
world
going to
country.
take our country and they're going to make it a third world country where we as citizens are going to live in fear every day of disease, of murder, of rape, of everything.
Yeah.
And they're going to run our country because we're scared of it. Now, I've got my protection. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to kill nobody.
Right.
But if they come into my house or they, they're going to harm me or my children, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
But they're the ones that are like, in a heartbeat, I'll murder you. And as a matter of fact, I believe it was a machete that someone just got chopped up with in New Jersey. And isn't that a third world country technique?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hepatitis is coming in. Another thing that's seen as way back is leprosy. There are people coming to our country that are bringing leprosy back. And if you don't know what leprosy is, I'll tell you something. Look at it. Your body starts dropping off your fingers, your toes. I mean, you just decay right there, to start falling apart. It's the nastiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's bad. It's scary.
Definitely so. Well, girl, it's been nice talking to you.
Oh yeah, let me get off. But I just wanted to make everybody aware of that CRS. Stay away from the hospitals because that's where the tuberculosis and the CRS is.
Yes.
And it's running rapid. And if you can't, only if you absolutely have to go to an ER, go. But if you can avoid it, avoid it. Seriously, it's for your health, it's for your kids' health, it's for your life.
Yeah.
And a doctor actually said that. Avoid them.
Yeah.
An ER doctor. So, okay, well, I appreciate it. I was excited. I'm glad I got that out there. Got to talk to you.
Ooh, I got 2 first-timers.
Yay! In a row.
I know.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Y'all keep up the great work. We really, really look towards y'all for all the news and everything, and we appreciate it because we wouldn't, like the last lady said, we wouldn't know anything without y'all.
Oh, thank you so much for watching.
Absolutely. You have a great evening. Thank you.
You too. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's awesome. She had a lot of good information. I like her. Ooh. But she's right. She's absolutely right. I did read an article on that fungus. And it's funny that they mentioned New York and Illinois were the highest. And I'm like, see ya, Illinois. See ya. I cannot wait to get out of here. You have no idea. Me and Mr. Atomic have said we're going to put signs on the back of the U-Haul that basically say suck it, Illinois, or something like that. More tax dollars leaving Illinois. J.B. Pritzker, you suck. Things like that. And now Illinois voted in regards to Trump's tax returns. Did you guys see that? That basically, if he doesn't turn over his tax returns, they're not going to put him on the 2020 ballot here in Illinois. I'm sorry, what? Well, it hasn't passed officially yet because it still has to go through like other channels, but it passed the first stages, let's just say. So Illinois can eat a bag of, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Use your imagination. Fill in the blanks. You should join me tonight, Atomic News. I sent the link to our chat. Oh, okay. Yes, I will, definitely. What time do you go on, Frank? Later. I know usually later, like 9 o'clock my time, I think, right? Like 10 o'clock your time. But I did see some messages being deleted here by my moderators. You guys are being naughty, but I did also see another super chat up here. I cannot say this person's name. West Thank you for your $2 super chat. Trump 2020, they say. So thank you for that. I wanted to go back and acknowledge that. I appreciate that. I'm sorry I can't say your YouTube name. Oh my gosh, like when I look at myself in the screen here, I'm like, oh God, I'm good. When I was sick, I lost like 15 pounds. Okay, I lost a lot of weight, and I'm like, I don't have as much chunky fat to fill in my wrinkles. I'm like, I'm looking a little old today, Laura. Just keeping it real. You can always count on me for that. But you guys, I'll take one more call if we want tonight. If anybody else wants to call in, 779-333-9628 if you want to be my last caller of the night. I have to come up with a song for like last call. Isn't there a song? There's a song for that. I'll have to sing it to you guys. Connie says you look great. Thank you. And Debbie says castor oil girl. I'm 44. And you know, I'm from Southern California and Arizona. I've been in the sun a lot. So, and when you lose some weight and you've been in the sun a lot, your wrinkles tend to show a little more. But anyway, going back to those people that are helping immigrants in the desert. Yeah, and apparently there's video footage of Border Patrol. I only saw like a small clip, but they're dumping the water out. But, you know, and my first thought was, well, why are they doing that? Why are they throwing this all away? Blah, 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 blah. You know, but those are my first thoughts. But then I thought about it too. And it's like, how do they know that the water is even safe? Okay. How long has it been sitting in the plastic bottles, right? You've all heard about, what is it, BPA or something like that, and water bottles, and that's why water bottles are different now. They're thinner, and you can, you know, crunch them a lot more. They're made differently now because, and they tell you in Arizona and the Southwest, they say don't leave bottled water in your car and then drink it because it's bad, right? So they have to dump it out because you don't know, one, if it's gone bad, or two, it's been tampered with. So people who are watching the footage of that need to get past their first moment of shock and actually use a brain cell and think for a sec, like I did, and think, well, why would they be doing this? Why would Border Patrol be doing this? Because they don't know if it's safe. And that's true. That's absolutely true. I mean, it's a big known thing in the Southwest. Don't leave water in your car and then drink it. Like, everybody knows that if you live in the Southwest. So the same would be for any, you know, gallons of water or bottled water that is left out in the desert for people to drink. So, and you don't know if somebody's, you know, stuck a needle in it, in the bottle, and injected something. Hey, Kev, man, you're back. Oh my gosh, honey, you're taking care of this girl tonight, aren't you? Says, everybody, show some love. This woman is great. Thank you so much. He's my new biggest fan. Yes, my channel has grown so much in the past couple weeks. I cannot even believe it. I'm like, what did I do? I'm just keeping it real. That's what I'm doing. So if there's anybody that's new tonight on my channel, I want to make sure that I shout out to all of you that are new and say thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. And wow. It's pretty amazing. You guys, I've only been doing this since, when did I start doing this? Back with the first caravan. And I started out, I think, you know, with like 4 subscribers, and then it was like 40 subscribers, and then it was like 4,000 subscribers. And I don't know what's been going on with YouTube this past week, but it's been crazy. Like, I can't even keep up with it. It's been so busy on YouTube this past week. Like, everybody must be stuck inside their houses and have nothing to do but watch YouTube. Which is okay by me. I love having you guys here, and I love talking to you guys, and I think it's a lot of fun. And I'm really grateful to Mr. Atomic for supporting it, because I'm sure at first he thought it was a crazy thing for me to do. I'm like, oh God, here she goes. But now he absolutely supports, you know, me having this channel and posting things, and he's excited to go to the border with me once we get down there. You know, we plan to go to Yuma, we plan to go to New Mexico, and give you guys footage straight up from the source, from me, and not other sources. Of course, I'm going to post other sources too, because I have my connections, you know, Conservative Anthony, Paloma for Trump, United Constitutional Patriots. Like, there's a lot of people that I work with. Oh, here we go. Here's my last caller. Last caller. If it'll let me answer it. Hold on. Hold on. Why won't it let me answer it? Hi, burner phone. Why won't you answer? I don't know, whoever that was that just called through, call me. Call right back, okay? I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Let's try this. Hold on. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. What's wrong? I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, now I'm on myself. Hi, this is Atomic News. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I don't know where they went. I don't know. I can't hear anything. It's full volume up. I don't know why I can't hear this person. What is going on? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Whoever this is, I'm so sorry. And it's not a blocked number, so I'm not like playing games with you guys. So try again. One more time. Hi, this is Atomic News.
Hello.
Hi. Did you finally?
I'm a new viewer. I just started watching recently. I love the content. Just want to say I love the content.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. 3 newbies tonight.
Basically, I just had a question. If you had any information on it, because I saw a video where basically Trump was supposedly signing some Section 224A or something like that, where the immigrants, if they have children or if they have someone in the country that might sponsor them, that they can't be deported.
That they can't?
And that's why, like, in the last, sometime in February that you might have signed it, and then in March, they suppose they had 100,000 costs or something like that.
I haven't heard of anything like that. I mean, it could be something that I missed, but I'll definitely look into it. And if I find something about it, I'll definitely post something about it. Oh.
Okay. That was all I had. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's possible that they're talking about something like that. I just don't know yet.
Okay. Oh God, I really hope not.
I know, right?
That's like a free meal ticket for everybody.
Exactly. My brother's uncle's sister. Yes, she's in the United States. Let me in. Right?
Yeah. Terrible. But okay, thank you though. I appreciate what you do.
All right. Have a good night, hon.
Okay, you too. Take care.
Bye-bye. Oh, shoot. Okay, so the person that was trying to call me before him, somebody just tried to call me from an unknown number. No unknown numbers, no black numbers. I won't answer it. But the person that tried calling, no, I'm not going to answer an unknown number. I'm sorry, guys. You guys know the rules. But the person that called from the 905 area code and left me a voicemail, if you want to call back in real quick, go for it, sugar. Yeah. See, I'll tell you guys, there's a video like a month ago or like 2 months ago where I had people calling in on my live stream. And they were a blocked number and I answered it because I was like, whatever, and they were prank calls and they did it to me twice in one live stream. So now I don't answer anything that's unknown. Here we go. Why? Okay. Pamela, Pamela, you just said that's me. Is that you that keeps trying to call in? Because it says incoming call, but it won't let me answer it. I don't know what it is about your phone number. I mean, I see your phone number, so it's not blocked or anything. It'll let me in there. That was you, Pamela. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, honey. I don't know what's wrong with it. Is a cheap $40 burner phone from Walmart. To be honest. I don't own a computer, so one of these days when I get to Arizona, I'll have like the real setup and things like this won't happen. I won't have hopefully technical difficulties quite like this. I'll probably have different kinds of difficulties, but for some reason it's not letting me answer your phone calls, and I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. So don't let that discourage you from anything. But okay, okay, we're not talking about Jews. Okay, whoever's talking about Jews. No. Okay, we're talking about the border. Okay, let me try and answer this one more time. Hold on, we're going to try this one more time. What? Hello? Hi, this is Atomic News.
Hi, how are you? I finally.
Yay! I don't know what was happening.
I know, that was so weird. I'm calling from up here in Canada.
Canada! How's it going in Canada?
Oh, we're having it rough here too.
Yeah.
But not as rough as you guys.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff. I've been following you for quite a bit because we got to keep up with what's going on in the States, because whatever happens there comes up here.
Yes.
And you know what? I've always known that not a lot of legal immigrants really like what's going on. I'm born in England. I'm originally from the Caribbean.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, when my parents came to Canada, we had to jump through all the hoops. Back in 1969.
Oh, okay.
I'll even tell you back then, as a child, 4 years old, I was allergic to one of the vaccines they made us take.
Oh.
That was in 1969. I'm allergic to the smallpox vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
And very few. So that's another issue. But almost everybody up here, a lot of people, they don't talk about it because everybody's scared to talk about it. People who are Portuguese, Italians, everybody does not like the way people are jumping the line to get into America.
Yep.
Because they try to do that here too as well.
Yeah.
And it's just not good. And some people don't understand, but there's that's why I think the more you do the footage that you do, you're helping to make it known to people. Because we can't keep this up.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the left keeps saying that America isn't great. Then why are all these people trying to pour into America, to a place that's not great?
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
Why? If it's not great, don't come here.
Yeah, go somewhere else. Go make...
Stay away.
Go make
Brazil
what? Great again.
You do what everybody else does, and you come here, you fill out the forms, and you come here.
Right. Exactly.
Whether it's to my country, whether it's here to Canada, or whether it's down there. But apparently, I don't know if you've read anything about some of the other countries in the Caribbean, that lately there's a few countries like Trinidad and Grenada that are quite upset because people from, I think, Venezuela and a few other countries are trying to go there.
Oh.
And they're not liking it.
Oh. I didn't know that. Girl, you're going to have me up all night watching videos about that now.
Well, I read, I didn't see videos. I read newspaper articles, because sometimes when you jump and read actual country articles, news articles, they tell you stuff. Yeah, so apparently there's a little bit of an uproar going on in Trinidad and Grenada. I don't know enough yet, but trying to find out more.
Yeah. Oh, now I know what I'm going to be doing all night.
Yeah, because you know what? It's like with any country, you have to do the legal stuff when you're in that country. That's how I was raised. I was told, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Yes, exactly.
So I don't understand that we're here in Canada, and I know the rules for Canada. There are certain things that you have to respect as a Canadian, and this is how Canadian culture is. That's what we do.
Yep.
Same when you go to America.
Yep.
There's certain things.
Did you did you see that video that I posted last night from that guy named Steven, who's Canadian?
No, I missed that one.
Oh, you're gonna have to go back and look at it, because he's Canadian. And I'm going to be interviewing him. Hopefully, I'm working on it now with him. I'm going to hopefully be interviewing him on the show like in a week or two. I just have to work out the details with him. He's a real nice guy. But
well, as you can see, there's a lot of us Canadians, like
he's a leftist. He's a leftist turned conservative. So and
I wonder. I wonder where in Canada he's from.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of videos. He's got a lot of videos that he gave to me.
People on Facebook. I got blocked the other day by a bunch of people on Facebook. Yeah,
but yeah, check him out.
I didn't say anything controversial. I actually agreed with them, but then I didn't say that I didn't like this one politician from Toronto that ran.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't like her. I said, well, she says a few odd things, but you know, who cares, basically.
Yeah.
And then I got called a racist as a black woman.
Oh.
I got called all those nice names that they like to call everybody.
Yeah, they called this guy Steven, they called him a racist homophobe, and he's like, I'm in an interracial marriage and I'm gay, so how is that possible?
Well, this is exactly, and I got called that by somebody who's transgender. I don't have any issues with them, but
Right.
they have a lot of issues, and they told me to, what is it, with the letter F, to get out of the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, okay, so you weren't taught any education, because if you had education, you'd be able to use other words. That's what my mother taught me. She says, an educated person knows how to tell off a person without using curse words.
Right.
So, no, I just wanted to say thank you very much for everything that you do, and keep up the good work, and I'll be watching.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for calling in, and keep watching for Steven's videos, because I'm going to post them, okay?
Yes, I'm going to check that out. Thank you so very much.
Have a good night, hon. All right.
Bye.
All right. Oh, she was a good call. That's so nice. That's so neat that I got somebody from Canada. I know I had somebody watching one time from Ireland once, and there are, I can see my analytics, and I can see like what countries people watch from, and I know that even people in Mexico watch my channel. So I think it's interesting to see, how far everything travels. It's kind of neat. That's one of the things I love about doing this. So I'm so glad she called in. That was great. What the hell? Who is this dingus here? I actually deleted my first 2 comments in a live stream tonight. Woohoo! Because usually I can't like multitask and like hold the phone and talk and chew gum at the same time. But there's a couple times where I'm like, yeah, delete. So that was interesting. Usually my moderators do that for me, but yeah, I got in and did it twice tonight because there's some jackasses, they like to come in here and stir up shit because they have nothing better to do with their lives, and they think they're gonna upset me. Please, I find that shit entertaining. Y'all know me. So anyway, we're at an hour and 12 minutes. So if you have not hit the like button yet, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And of course, as soon as I have any new footage, I'll make sure you guys have it. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Thanks for always watching. And as usual,